cops will be calling up a person that some might say is a scapegoat for 1MDB's mess, ex-CEO Shahrol Halmi. Last Friday, the PAC report had blamed Shahrol for the financial lapses. Now the police have formed a special task force led by IGP Khalid Abu Bakar. The Boys in Blue are reopening investigations into 1MDB for cheating and criminal breach of trust by a public servant. The IGP didn't say if Shahrol's assets have or would be frozen or whether he would be slapped with a travel ban. Shahrol was the first CEO of 1MDB. He held the post from 2009 to 2013 until he left for Pemandu. He is still a member of 1MDB's board. You know the saying, when the going gets tough, the rich go shopping. While consumers and businesses alike are moaning about the downturn, MercedesBenz Malaysia is celebrating the best ever first quarter in the marque's history. Here's how many cars they've sold: 2,658. That's a year-on-year growth of 41%. Of this number, 1,359 were C-Class units, an insane jump of 871%. Mercedes also remains a leader in Malaysia's premium automotive segment with a market share of 2.3% as of last month. That's a 0.5% increase against a full year 2015. Coffee shop owners say higher cigarette taxes are hurting their margins. If you remember, the government hiked the excise on cigarettes by 40% last November. This has caused retail sales of legal cigarettes to drop by 30% as most smokers resort to buying cheap contraband cigarettes or vaping. According to the Malaysia-Singapore Coffee Shop Proprietors General Association, this cost small traders R500 million in lost income last year. This is because apart from drinks and food, the main source of income for coffee shops and restaurants is cigarette sales. Illicit cigarettes are selling below RM5 per pack, while duty-paid cigarettes are going for about RM15 and above. Kedah's contentious RM1.6 billion Kulim International Airport, or KXP, which was first proposed back in 2014, is back to being a full-fledged passenger and cargo airport. That's according to a final proposal to be submitted by the Kedah government to the Prime Minister in the third quarter of 2016. Last year, ex-MB Mukhlis Mohamad had said that the first phase of KXP would kick off as an air cargo airport. But new studies conducted by the state have shown that KXP needs to be a full-fledged airport to cater to the growth in the Kulim High-Tech Park. Currently, the closest international airport is Penang's, but it's reaching maximum capacity and MNCs in Kulim are apparently having trouble meeting their shipment schedule. Petronas's unit Progress Energy is reportedly making a drastic cut to capex in its massive $36 billion Canadian LNG project. This as it waits for a final go-ahead from Canada's environmental agency. The state oil giant has already sunk $5 billion into the project, and it was initially looking to pump in another $5 billion over the next 3 years. Now, according to Canada's Financial Post, the company is looking to slash that $5 billion to a mere $500 million over the next 2 years. The cut is part of Petronas's plan to reduce spending by RM50 billion over the next 4 years.